Hello, and welcome to 100 Yards of Football Sports Talk Radio. I'm the producer, Jeremiah Long, and joining me as always on Mondays is our host, Logan Landers. How's it going, Logan?
Man, I'm doing great, Jeremiah. How about Sody?
Man, doing fantastic. So this week, we are covering Jamie Newman. He's going to be the quarterback starting for Georgia this year, and I am just pretty blown away by how this guy has really taken his career. He's done a lot with it. He's actually made some big moves. So tell me this. How do you think that Jamie's going to do, Mr. Newman? I'm going to be very respectful of it, going from an ACC school and then joining us here in the SEC.
Well, like I said, Jeremiah, we'll get into it a little bit later, but he's coming from Wake Forest in the ACC, of course.
Yep.
And now that, Jake Fromm just got drafted by the Bills this past NFL draft, you just look for a quarterback, and they were able to get Jamie Newman, and he's got a lot of hype around him this year, so hopefully he'll do pretty solid.
That's what's up, man. Well, Logan, can you take us through and just tell us more about Jamie Newman and really give us all the details?
Yeah, let's do it, man. Of course, we got our beautiful slideshows this week, as always, and on the first slide, we've got Mr. Newman standing at 6'4", a solid 230 pounds, just a really good compact frame, especially for a starting quarterback in the SEC. Like I said, he transferred from Wake Forest this past season. They went 8-5, so he had a respectable record. In the last season, in 2018, he had a solid 26 touchdowns to 11 interception ratio. He's a graduate student also. He graduated this past May alongside myself. So he's going to be able to focus a lot more on just really pinning down, getting all the new plays, and his new play style worked out really good. And also, I like his rushing ability, too. He ran for 574 yards, along with 6 touchdowns, which is very respectable. And he'll be looking to showcase a little more of that speed this upcoming season for the Bulldogs. On the next slide, we got a little bit more information about Mr. Newman, as you'd like to say. We've got, whenever I was looking at, game footage of him, I really liked his pocket presence. Now, he got around 22. I think he got sacked around 22 times this last season. But however, he's really going to benefit with the Georgia's offense, especially the offensive line, as well as all the wide receivers, as well as his running backs. It's really just an upgrade all around, I believe. Like I said, I like his accuracy and his mobility. He threw for around 60% completion. And he's mobile, like I said, with his rushing stats. So I think he'll really be able to pick apart defenses in the SEC once he gets accustomed to the new playbook and all his new players and all. It'll take a little bit, of course, but once he hits his stride, I think it'll really be solid. He's in a new conference as well. So hopefully he's got a little bit more swagger about himself going into a top school at UGA, of course. He's got a lot of expectations. I think he's built for the moment. He had a lot of poise at Wake Forest, and I think that a lot of Bulldog fans and himself, I think they're really just going to thrive on this new opportunity, and I think he's going to be very solid this year for the Bulldogs.
That's what's up. So, yeah, that's a big move going from ACC to SEC. Of course, we may be a little biased because we are some big SEC fans around here. I grew up around the Vols in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I know you grew up around Georgia too. So, yeah, that's going to be a big move. I can't wait to see what he does. What are your final thoughts on Jamie Newman?
I think Jamie Newman's going to have a solid year this year. Like I said, he's a graduate student, so he's going to be able to put a lot of time into, learning the playbook, learning all his players, getting accustomed to the new coaches and whatnot. And I think he's really going to, take off this year and have hopefully a breakout season. I know a lot of the Bulldog fans are hoping they can get to that national championship, and hopefully Mr. Newman will be able to lead them there.
That's what's up. You have been watching 100 Yards of Football Sports Talk Radio with me, the producer, Jeremiah Long, and our host, Logan Landers. Today, we've been talking about Jamie Newman. He's going to be the starting quarterback for Georgia this upcoming season. If there's anything that you'd like to see on our show, please leave it in the comments or send us a message. Please make sure to share this video, and then definitely subscribe to us on our social channels, especially YouTube, where we're doing really well, as well as Facebook Live, where we come to you every week with our team, Vincent Turner, Mr. Football himself, and also the #1 draft pick from the 1981 NFL Draft, Mr. Bobby Butler, and Coach Extraordinaire, Kevin the Bull Jones. So we'll see you later this week with more live shows. Until then, see you then.
See you guys.